Blessings and welcome, beautiful soul travelers. It is Thursday, or Friday Eve as I like to call it, and this is our True Love Thursday reading. So we are going to be getting into the Romance Angels cards to take a look at what energies are coming up at this time for us that we may be dealing with, the main energy, and then we'll also be looking at the Cosmic Visions tarot cards as well as the Vice Versa tarot cards. I'm mainly going to be looking at also past influences because I do have the past lives oracle cards that I'm going to be pulling at the end of the reading to get a little bit more of an idea of what past life influences that we may be dealing with at this time or in the past around our relationships, and also to be aware of for future ones. So we've got the moon energy and the Nine of Wands energy. This is all about karmic relationships, and it's very interesting with my Vice Versa tarot. I automatically have those up with the Nine of Wands here. So definitely we could be dealing with karmic situations, or we could be thinking about what are those types of situations that we keep finding ourselves in and why. Why do we keep finding ourselves in these dynamics, right? Because you are an empress, but at the same time, we have to be careful about our boundaries when we're such high value people, right? We can't just let anyone in. We definitely have to test the spirits, as they say, and make sure these people are worthy to be a part of our experience, you know? Because many times in the past, I feel many of us have been manipulated, you know, mentally, emotionally in these relationships. It's really tested and tried our patience, you know, and our endurance. You know, how much can we take of this type of behavior? Someone who doesn't give the way that they should. You know, maybe those are the kind of dynamics you tend to find yourself in. In any case, these are general readings, which may or may not resonate with everyone. But if they do resonate in any way, thanks for hitting the like button. It is greatly appreciated, helps the channel to grow, and gets the messages out to those who may also need them. All right, so again, we're going to have the past lives cards coming up here today. On the bottom, we have health. So definitely this could be something that your health could be being affected at this time. 2, 3, 4, I just saw on the timer. Maybe you feel like a relationship that you're in at this time has been having an effect on your health, whether that be mental, emotional, or physical. All right, so those are things you're going to want to pay attention to, especially around love situations, romantic partners. Freedom energy coming out here today. It's time to reconnect with all your chakras and allow yourself to move through this life experience, learning from your lessons, right, and growing from them. Do get your question ready for the end of the reading, and we will flip the divination coin to see what is going on. Let's do this, guys. You ready? Happy Friday Eve, and thank you to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. Show us what we need to know for love. Thank you. And shout out to all of the lovely soul travelers out there. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Absolutely, I definitely appreciate your likes, comments, shares, and donations. Please let me know how these readings are resonating with you in the comments below. And subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't already. I do put out 19 videos a week, one for each zodiac sign, as well as a daily reading. So I appreciate the love. Romance angels, what do we need to know at this time? Codependency is coming out here. And release your ex. So whatever this energy was, somebody that you may have felt codependent on in the past, right? This energy you may still be holding on to. It's going to be a powerful time to release this energy now, maybe on Valentine's Day, right? Write that letter of how you're releasing this person. Maybe it was somebody you were engaged to, or maybe you're with them now, but you just feel this codependent energy between the two of you, where it feels like you or them are so needy, you know, or there could be, you know, substance abuse issues, right? But somebody's got to release their ex, whether it's just you in your energetic space, you know, and maybe you're not even dealing with this person at this time, but these are energies within us of maybe feeling dependent on someone else that are really important for us to be aware of at this time. This card answers your question in perhaps a surprising way, because addictions are the culprit behind the issues you're attempting to resolve. This could be your own craving for a substance or unhealthful behavior, or it could be that your partner's addictions are impacting your love life. This card also is an indicator of childhood experience in an addictive family. So definitely this is to be aware of if you have or are experiencing this and you see this dynamic perhaps playing out in your life, in your adult life, that you saw in growing up, in your own family. Addictions numb the heart to pain, but they also diminish your capacity to love in general, you know what I mean? Because it causes you to close your heart and be in that needy state, right? Since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become a barrier to moving forward toward true emotional intimacy, because if you're blocked, if you're numb, you're not going to be able to really feel and experience a higher aspect of love. Codependency is a lower aspect of connection and attachment, if you will. This is especially true if you're twisting yourself into knots to please a person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. That no-win situation will negatively affect your self-esteem and your own happiness if you continue. So it's going to be very important that, whether this is you or your partner that has the addiction, you can find ways to move out of this space. There's all kinds of things on YouTube from actual therapists that help teach you about how to move into a better place within yourself and out of these, dynamics that keep us moving in a direction that's backwards, because we're just precipitating, the same dynamic that we saw once again growing up, which is absolutely what we don't want to do, right? So just know that as long as this continues, that this is going to affect you and your relationship in a negative way. So if you are engaged to this person, right, if you are wanting to go to that higher level, then we're going to have to release that codependency energy that we may be holding on to, or that other person, either around an ex or an addiction that could be currently affecting your relationship, your partner's ability to be happy or to connect with you in the way that they need to, right? They need to be able to talk to you, share their feelings with you, maybe why they're feeling this way. But somebody definitely needs to open up about something that is hidden here, because this moon card keeps coming up. So somebody could be hiding an addiction from you, is also what I was hearing. But you're going to figure something out. 8 of Wands. Either you're going to find out something, or you're just going to be able to, it's going to add up, is what I'm hearing. You're going to be able to know exactly what's been going on here. We've got the Page of Swords here with the King of Swords. So maybe there's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. In any case, it looks like maybe somebody was being dishonest, and we're figuring out something today is really what I'm seeing here. So let us get an idea. Ooh, Lovers in reverse. So definitely things are not going well on the home front. Maybe haven't been for quite a while with that 4 of Wands in reverse. Maybe you've been hanging on, trying to make something work, but not really sure if this person is really meant for you. Feeling like, maybe a lot has been hidden from you, or maybe you're just, deceiving yourself, or had that blindfold on for a while about this situation. Now you feel like you've been stabbed in the back. 5 of Swords energy. This person probably has been lying to you for a while, and I think you were actually aware of it, but maybe didn't want to be honest about it, didn't want to really see the truth. But then when it was right in your face, when all of those swords were all at once in your back, you had no choice but to be aware of what was happening, and perhaps now needing to make a new plan, moving in a different direction with that Knight of Pentacles energy. Definitely what this is saying is that things have to change with that Knight of Pentacles, you know. We need to make a new plan moving forward, and it can't be the way that things have been in the past. Absolutely, with that World energy. So that is what's going to happen here. You know, one way or the other, things are going to move in a different direction. Tower, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, in the near future, either this person is going to work with you and you're going to be able to go to that higher level of commitment, because it looks like that's where you're at this point, where it's kind of like, you know, where are we going to go from here? Or, you know, maybe you're not sure if this is what you want to do or if you want to move forward. It could be a little bit of a, do I release this person or do I move forward with them, you know? But this codependency energy is going to be very important for you to be aware of right now. Queen of Wands could be a mistress energy that you come to find out about, you know? Or maybe this person, you're just afraid that they're going to end up doing that again. Unfortunately, that could be the case with this Two of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. Spirit's asking you to learn your lesson from this situation and why it didn't work out perhaps the first time around. There was just too much deception, it feels like. Seven of Swords energy. I feel like there's still things that you may not know about this situation. And there may be things that you never know about this situation, is what I'm feeling. If you do feel like that someone is hiding things from you, though, or if you've dealt with someone in the past that has hid things from you, it's kind of like you're always going to be a little bit concerned about that, right? How could you not be? I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. I would always be kind of thinking about that. You know, like, who do you have in the background? Who are you watching? You know, hoping to have a rebirth with as soon as things don't seem awesome with us. You know what I mean? And then you're going to turn your back on me again, you know, the moment I don't give you what you want. Four of Wands in reverse. Yep. King of Pentacles could have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. But definitely this person could be the one that, you know, makes the money, the breadwinner, if you will. And this could be why you were dependent on them. But this is a person that definitely, you know, left you out burdened, you know, in that desert on the other side there. This is the Judgment card. This is you. You know, things went wrong, I think, because you decided to let this person go. I feel like you did see what this person was doing to you, you know, but they weren't committed. Knight of Wands energy. The Knights are very passionate. Yeah, they may have been very passionate. And maybe that's how they kept you up in your head for so long, right? But eventually it looks like you blocked this person because maybe you realized that that's what they were doing, that they were just causing you to feel confused. They'd come in, you know, with the wand, but now you blocked the wand, so it's like maybe you've left them confused. Or maybe you just needed to figure things out because things just weren't adding up, like I said. So with that Five of Swords, maybe that did cause you to pull back. You know, you didn't want to accept an offer from someone, you know, that really wasn't committed to begin with, because where is that going to lead? Ten of Swords energy. Sun in reverse and Six of Swords. So definitely this left you moving on, but still maybe not very happy at this time with your walls up, remembering what this person has done to you, right? With that Ten of Swords energy. So at present, this could be what you're thinking about, how unhappy you are and how maybe you just want to get out of this situation with that Knight of Pentacles energy coming up here. You know, because really I feel like you may find yourself at this time in a very unhappy situation or dealing with somebody who's very unhappy. But look where the bridge is, right there. You can leave this situation at any time. Turn your back on it and go back. to where, you know you'll be supported and safe. So this is, not having good boundaries. And if this person, if you're moving forward and you're still in a place of hurt, and you have still not perhaps done that work to understand, who these type of people are and how to hold your boundaries with them appropriately, it's time to start a new cycle. Hierophant energy. It's time to use that key of wisdom, mature, so that we can use that wisdom appropriately. And perhaps, what you were dealing with was someone who just really was very immature, and definitely they acted like a child, you know what I mean? They played with your emotions, your mind. They may have taken things from you even as well. Tower energy. Once you found out about what was going on with this person, I feel like you had no choice but to let this person go. But I feel like they are still watching you. They know you've turned your back on them at this point. They know that you've allowed the tower to come down and, kind of like let what will be. But I do feel like this person is watching you, maybe hoping that they can come back at some point. What is this? Queen of Wands energy. They know what they've done to you. They know that they did the ultimate. Ten of Swords. And it's like they even knew what you were going through. And it's almost like they got a little bit of a pleasure from this, because it doesn't feel like it caused as much of a tower for them. Two of Cups energy. In reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. You definitely know that there's nothing that can be, this can't be salvaged. Nothing will grow from this. Not in this type of energy especially. No success. Six of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles, probably third party energy. Devil. Lots of cards coming out on this last one. And Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this person definitely was not giving you what you deserved. Four of Wands in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. And so you may just be in a state of not really feeling very happy about this situation at this time. But really dealing with a lot of your own emotions inwardly. I think you're very aware of what's been going on here at this point, but not really why. I think that part is really the part that takes the toll the most on us, is when we just can't have the answers to understand exactly what's been happening. It's very interesting that forgiveness is on the bottom here. Maybe this person has hurt you a lot in the past, has really, maybe you have extended the olive branch even in this life to this person many times, given them the opportunity to change, stayed with them, tried to work things out with them, but when it came down to it, they were just never mature enough to allow things to grow between the two of you. Their heart was never open enough to be able to allow that. Leaving or travel. So this person could have left. We've got the train tracks there. They could have packed their bags and left with no warning. They could have left in the middle of the night. I feel like this is the type of person that, because these are past life influences that we're looking at. You may have also seen that dynamic growing up where your mom was left or your dad was left, that kind of energy. But in the, your past lives, you may have dealt with this as well, with this person having addictions and leaving because of them, making bad choices, if you will. Is there anything else we need to know? High Priest or Priestess. So definitely you could be at this time of a higher spiritual nature than the person that you're with. This could have been the case in the past too. And unfortunately what happens in these situations is it's almost like the caged bird. Like they understand your value and worth, but they just are not on the same level to really understand their actions and how they affect people, and they really just don't have that care or concern. They don't hold things as sacred as you do. All they know is controlling, people. And so I feel like these controlling relationships, my way or the highway kind of energy, right? For choosing yourself or choosing a higher calling has left you perhaps in these situations in the past also. But in this dynamic, I think what it's asking us to do is to really heal and learn from these on a deeper level, understanding that when we get ourselves emotionally and mentally caught up in these people before, we suss them out and make sure they're worthy of us, then we can end up in these toxic situations and then wonder why we're not being protected in a sense when we are ourselves choosing these situations without perhaps consulting first with our higher power or with our guidance that would help us to make those decisions more appropriately perhaps for us, right? All right, so love advice for this beautiful love reading. Manifesting miracles. I like that. Look at all that beautiful growth on that tree. And look at all of the symbolism as well. We got the yin yang, we've got the pentacle, we've got the cross, the infinity. All right, you're probably once again a spiritual person, high priest or priestess. You hold things honorable and dear. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So tap back into that high priest, priestess energy, because that is what has kept you on the right path, even in spite of all of these situations. Soulmate, you and your soulmate are already your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe believe this and they will manifest physically. I really feel like this could be manifesting someone from a past life, honestly, because this My Beloved card always reminds me of, someone who's died. You know what I mean? So we could be tapping into that energy as well. My Beloved says, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. So even if you haven't come together again in this lifetime, it's like maybe there will be another opportunity for you. For love transcends time and space. Nothing is missing. All right? We can always go back and tap into these energies and understand them at a deeper level for us. Just know that at any time. All right, guys? And I can certainly help you with that with past life regression. If you'd like some hypnotherapy, reach out to me at happymediumhypnosis.com. But for now, let's get an answer to your question. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Jesus, that wasn't the best toss ever. Thank you guys for being patient. I love you. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here's the answer to your question, guys. It is a hard no, is what the universe is saying. I hope these romance angels messages have helped you. This past life influence, hopefully that gives you some clarity as to what may be going on. Now, spirituality and religion, definitely you could have some differences there that are affecting you. And most likely, if these are strong in your current life, they likely have been strong in your past life as well. I was also hearing you may be with someone who's locked up right now. Interesting, right? All right, guys. Well, have a beautiful Friday Eve. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notifications. You are amazing. Don't accept anything less than the best. And work through those codependency issues for sure. Blessings, and have a beautiful day ahead. I'll see you soon, and bye for now.